Recording in progress.
Patricia is muted. She has to unmute herself.
Patricia, you're muted.
Okay, now we are good to go. Hello, Jeunesse family. My name is Patrícia Ventura. I'm the sales manager for Portugal, and I will be your host for today. I know we have many people watching us today from Europe, Middle East, Africa. So welcome everybody. First of all, I really hope you can enjoy today's event and take advantage of all information we are giving to you today. So today we will talk about all the promotions running during August and how you can maximize all of them during this summer season and take the best advantage of it to your business and to get your business into another level. We have also a special product being launched today, and we want to make sure you have all information you need about this amazing addition to our YES system. I know many of you are super curious about this product, and as you know, Jeunesse is always on a high level stage regarding products. We really want to invest to bring the best to you. So today we have two very special guests talking about these topics, and you will also have the chance to earn our new TriMatrix Drink product with our product giveaway and also be part of our lucky draw. So stay with us until the end of the event. I can assure you that it will be an amazing event full of content, full of amazing information, so you cannot miss it. Our first special guest for today will talk about our new product. This is an ultra-filtered spring water with added salt, and you have the document of this product already available into your G-Cloud, so you can already consult all the features, all the ingredients, all the benefits. But to talk about the scientific part, we have a very special guest, Dr. Dartsch. He is a biochemist and physiologist, and I'm sorry because he's really a great expert. So a little bit of technical names. I will do my best to present him the best way possible. He's an expert and has more than 25 years of experience in cell biological and toxicological research. He wrote more than 100 scientific articles in journals and books referring sensitive and cell-based assay for the screening of biologically active substances for their antioxidative potential, and also referring the potential to inactivate oxygen radicals in a cell-based test and did success referring antioxidant and anti-inflammatory power. But before you can hear Dr. Dartsch, and thank you so much, Doctor, first of all, we want to show you a corporate video of this amazing product. So take a look to the video.
Everyday elements make an impact on your body's balance. No one is immune. Introducing TriMatrix, an ultra-filtered spring water with salt. Created because your body is 70% water, and taking care of its overall well-being is vital. Treat yourself to exquisite mineral waters from 2,500 meters below the Earth's surface. Sourced from the Czech Republic's Karlovy Vary hot springs, the waters have more than 40 naturally occurring elements from the periodic table. To obtain ultra-pure quality, the spring water is filtered several times in a process which bonds 6 individual water molecules into a hexagonal structure. This hexagon-shaped water is combined with exotic salt, both unique to TriMatrix and designed to help you spring to life.
Okay, thank you so much. So let's welcome on stage and thank you once again, Professor Dr. Dartsch. I can see you already. Can you hear us?
Yes, please. I'm present. Patricia, thank you very much for this very kind introduction of my person. I will make some more remarks later on, but it's very fine. Thank you.
Thank you for being here today. So I guess everybody is super excited to hear from you. So the stage is all yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Jetzt sollte ich nur meine Folien sehen und nicht.
Well, I should see my slides right now and not myself, if possible.
See my presentation. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much.
Meine sehr verehrten Damen
Ladies and gentlemen, we have got a very special situation. On the first hand, the text is in English. As you can see, on the other hand, I will be speaking in German. I'm very curious. I have never done this before. I hope it will work. But I'm confident that the multitasking will work. First of all, I would like to say thank you for being able to be here today and present you such interesting product, TriMatrix Drink. When I saw the product a couple of weeks ago, when I received it in my laboratory, it was a laboratory bottle, very little spectacular, and I was very curious about the first results, which I will show you later. I was curious on the results I was going to get, and I was very surprised and absolutely convinced about what is the performance, the efficiency of the product, and I would like to talk about it. You see on the slide that I distributed my presentations, which makes it easier to see the organization of my presentation, and I tried to express myself in a simple way and to avoid difficult terms, because I don't want that you say, well, he told quite a lot, but I didn't understand much. I try to say everything in a way that you can say, well, I understood everything and I will be able to transfer it to other persons. First of all, to the organization of the presentation, I would like to present myself and talk about my Privat Research Institute. I'm the manager of the institute. Then I will talk about the first results. What did we do? What are the first results? As the examinations were only done on cell cultures, I would like to talk about why cell cultures are important in the modern medical scientific research. Then I would like to talk about the product itself and about the results. First of all, it's about the testing of the cell metabolism, of the fibroblasts and the epithelial cells, but we'll see it later, and on the effect of the TriMatrix Drink on this metabolism. And then we did examinations of the oxidative stress, which is generated by reactive oxygen radicals in excess in the tissue, and we examined the effect of the TriMatrix Drink on this excess and if it can reduce the excess and to compensate this stress. In the end, as always in science, the conclusions and then the transference of our exams on the situation in vivo. And the last point, be careful, attention. You as distribution partners should be careful without your statements. As me as a scientist may use scientific statements, but you should avoid them if you talk to a prospective client. First of all, about my own person, Patricia already explained, I'm professor for biochemistry and human physiology, but meanwhile, I'm retired. Well, I don't have any time to be in retirement because I'm managing and scientific director of a private research institute with the same name, Dartsch Scientific Institute for Cell Biological Test Systems. This test institute has been existing for more than 20 years. And we have been working on many different areas, have been doing many different cell culture exams. We always do interdisciplinary exam, chemistry, biology, physiology, biochemistry. And as I said, for more than 20 years now, we only use test methods and systems which do not involve animal experiments, which means our investigations are done exclusively by using organ-specific cell cultures. We develop and use various scientifically accepted test systems, and with those systems can we simulate specific effects at the cellular level and thus provide proof of effect. The background of the present investigation with TriMatrix. First of all, one point was the very positive feedbacks that the users of TriMatrix Drink had given. The beneficial effects of the TriMatrix drinks should be examined more in detail using a current scientific method. That means with biological cell culture exams done at a scientifically relevant basis. The investigations presented here are the first preliminary results of a larger amount of results demonstrating its efficacy in some respect. Next slide, please. Let's talk about the importance of cell cultures in the medical research. The term cell culture means the cultivation of animal or plant cells, of course also human cells, in a nutrient medium outside an organism, and represents experimental animal-free test methods. The cell culture and the exam of cell cultures is widely accepted in investigations in medicine, pharmacology, toxicology, biology, biochemistry, physiology, and many others. The cell cultures allow the test of mode of action of test substances in a whole organism without without animal test methods. Cell culture studies, which is a great advantage, can be easily adapted to specific situations to increase the information of the results in a form that later on one can continue on the same basis.
Hier
you can see the basic equipment of a typical cell culture laboratory, so you can have an idea what it looks like on the left side. And in the middle, you see various recipients for cell cultures we use. The red liquid you see is the culture medium with an indicator which indicates differences of the pH value. On the right hand side, a very important device, which is the microscope, with which we examine the cell cultures. On the left side, a sterile chamber where we can work without contaminating the cell cultures. And on the right side, you see a recipient where the cell cultures are in a temperature of 37 degrees Celsius, where they can grow and where they can their activities can be observed. What does cells look like? Here we see an example, a micro photo of connective tissue. Fibroblasts is one of the cell types which has been examined by us. The cells are like sails. You see round cells as well, cells which are getting divided. And then you see dark points, which are so-called ruffling membranes. It's a round membrane with which the cells can advance on the medium, as they do, for instance, when you have a wound which is going to be closed by them. Next slide, please. The second type of cells we examined are intestinal epithelial cells. They are completely different as the tissue cells, which I just showed you. You see in the middle domes, which are various layers of cells filled with water, because epithelial cells, and it's their function, move from one side of the other. They transport water and nutrients from one side to the other. For instance, in intestinal epithelial cells, we have nutrients in the liquid of the intestines. They are observed and actively transported to the other side, to the blood, where they are transported through the rest of the body. Let's talk now about the TriMatrix drink itself. First of all, I would like to make some comments which are important. Why certain examinations and certain concentrations are important. The recommended daily dosage is 30 milliliters, which means approximately 30 grams. The 30 milliliters, if we say they are completely bioavailable, this amount is distributed to the whole body fluid, approximately 50 to 70 liters. As was already shown, we are composed, our body is 70 until 85% water. Children and newborn babies have a much higher amount of water as older people. We started as used as a basis 50 to 70 liters. Thus, the concentration of the drink is about 0.5 to 1.5 milligram per milliliters.